Okay, welcome back everybody for another episode of Ultimate General Civil War. Today we're going to be playing Weapons Factory. You've been ordered to seize Harpers Ferry and capture the valuable weapons factory located there. The guard of Harpers Ferry has left the town and holds the heights in front of us to halt our advance. Attack them, capture the heights, and clear the way to the town. I've already put in our 3rd Corps, who we're going to be taking into battle again to gain some more experience. So let's get started. You've been ordered to advance, seize Harpers Ferry, and capture the Federal Weapons Factory. The guard of Harpers Ferry has left the town and captured these heights to halt our advance, capture the heights, and clear the way to Harpers Ferry. And I had decided before the battle that we're not going to bring our skirmishers. Sorry, skirmishers. But everyone else is good to go. And so what I think I want to do is I want to get across the river and then try to get up here. This kind of looks like this is on an elevation. If you hit tab, you can actually change the camera a little bit. So this is kind of like a more of a top-down view, and then this is a little bit more so you can get down here and see some elevation differences. And so if we're able to get on up here, we're on an elevation, which is going to be good, especially because, I mean, if they're up here and we're down here, we're just going to get destroyed because of the elevation difference. But I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and get, number one, all of our artillery over here so that they don't have to go across the river. And get all of our men here. I realized I forgot to label law again. Oops. Yeah, okay, everyone across the river is good. Sure, bring our cavalry across. Let's start the battle. And we have to capture the heights and inflict 5% more casualties than the enemy. Well, we can do that. Let's get our men moving. I'm going to send Longstreet out to do a little bit of scouting. Yes, ideally, I think I want most of my shock brigades kind of up here. I'm ready to fight through the woods. Everyone else can kind of do whatever they want. Since we're just marching, oops, Logan. Okay. Since we're just marching to position, I'm going to speed it up until we run into somebody. I'm going to slow it down again so that I can organize my troops a little bit. So, roads, right, law, Taliaferro, ransom. Okay, I was like, I feel like there's got to be another fire brigade in here that is just stuck. Let's go ahead and... Why aren't you moving? Let's go ahead and speed up again. I will put just a couple of brigades down here. Okay, and there they are. Let's put roads in a position to fire from over here. Taliaferro can support. I kind of want them getting in a little further. Put the siege cannons over here, and everyone else I will have advancing. Yeah, everyone else I will have advancing over here. We know they have a lot of artillery, so that's why we're taking some casualties right now, which is unfortunate, but just part of the game. Let's bring Longstreet up here. Bring up our... Oh, getting flanked. Taliaferro, keep coming. Law, keep coming. Rhodes. Ransom. Okay, they've got some carbine cavalry in the back. I'm just gonna call them carbine cavalry. I know that they're not always equipped with carbines, but I just like saying it. It's fun. Let's bring these men forward. And have our guys keep advancing over here. And push back these skirmishers. I've got cavalry backing them up. And we should be able to take this cover and push everyone else out into not only open ground, but hopefully, you know, kind of down the slope of this hill would be ideal. We're going to have our artillery plot a course that does not take them through the woods, ideally. I want to find that cavalry that was over here. Looks like there's some more skirmishers along with a whole brigade. I wonder if I can sneak my cavalry through with just Longstreet tanking for them. Okay, looks like they're through. Good job, Longstreet. Graham in position. And there's the cavalry. Let's separate out our guys. Ooh, taking some nice shots there from the artillery. Okay, they've unloaded on us, so let's go ahead and come up here and just blast them. First with the double-barreled shotgun. And then with this. Boom. And we'll have everyone charge in. Oh, our guys are just getting absolutely destroyed over here. But we captured them. We had some carbines. Let's have Mahone take a step back here. And let's start bringing in our shot guys. Ooh, we found some artillery. I will take that out, absolutely. Honestly, I thought we were taking more casualties, so I'm happy it's actually not worse than I thought. I love how these are... They're just moving so quickly. Hit him again with the shotgun blast. And then let's get after them. Here we go. Let's charge here, charge here. Okay, we're starting to get their attention. Get our cavalry moving. Logan, come on. Awesome. Longstreet, get over here. Keep working these guys. Yep. Okay. We got some artillery. Unfortunately, I should have brought the artillery over here instead of bringing them kind of like through the woods. That was not the right move on my part. But oh well. You live and you learn, right? We got some skirmishers with Harpers Ferries. Those are nice. We got these fellas. I'm gonna take out these skirmishers over here. No reason for them to be skirmishing at this point. Oh, my poor cavalry is getting shot at. See if I can't bring these guys up a little bit closer. Let's have Logan reload, and then I'm going to bring him in to hopefully wipe out this unit. Yep, hold your fire. You guys charge. Hold, and then open fire. Nice. Alright, we surrendered. Let's have you do that. And what if I just have everyone over here charge? Then what? Just send everyone into melee. Let's add Swallow here to catch anybody. It looks like they need to be caught. Okay, that's funny. Oh, that's not okay. Have everyone hold fire. Hopefully Fort will just break here. Or surrender, ideally. These guys are still charging. There we go. Alright. 1,000 to 3,500, but we captured a ton of men. Yeah, got a lot of these M1861s, these Harpers Ferries, Carbines, Napoleons. I mean, that was awesome. That was an awesome battle. And pretty quick. Look at that. Almost 4,800 prisoners taken. That's hilarious. Okay, I guess we put another point into army organization. I think like 9, army organization 9 is where I get to what I'm wanting to get to. Yeah. So I guess now the longest part of this video is going to be actually getting everyone back up to full strength, and then we'll end it. But I'll try to be speedy here in the camp. I feel like I always take a while here. I do a lot of thinking out loud and it slows me down, but I'm going to try to be efficient here. We'll go up to 2,300 since we had such a successful battle. That's so funny. That last battle was pretty funny. There's just this moment where, wait, why don't we just charge into them? There's like a ton of us and none of them. Which is good for me. I think I'm too, I think most of the time I am too hesitant to charge. So this has been a really good playthrough for me, getting some experience just charging in, even with, speaking of, even when I'm not using our shock units, right? Swallow got hurt, so I need to rename him to Butler. I forgot to do that. Let's go 500. Before I forget, let's give him these Colt 1860 Army revolvers. Do any of these guys have decent firearm stats? No, they're all still pretty low. So I'm gonna keep them with I'm gonna keep them with the these Springfield M1842s. Sadly, the best firearm stats are on my shock units. Oops. Yep, just bring everybody up. We didn't lose any guys, so we're fine here. Bloom. Bloom, I could get up to like... If I give him up to 375, I can then give him a veterancy upgrade, so I think I will do that. And we will give him pickets. And maybe I'll give him a better rifle too. Could give him these. And I think I will. What's the melee? Okay. I was just curious if this was going to be like a freakishly good melee weapon. And then let's... Oh, before I forget... Let's give Logan an actual ranged cavalry weapon. Not the main arts, because we don't have enough of those. But I could give him these. Or I could give him the revolving carbines. No, I think I will hold off on that. I might give the revolving carbines to Forrest, just for fun. Okay. And then here... Yeah. Yep, looking good. Here, let's go ahead and get 2 infantry brigades going.
Yes, sir.
I actually don't have a whole lot of Springfields left to use. Maybe I hold off on creating these brigades for right now, because what I want to do, you have an incredible firearm stat to be using reboard muskets. Yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking. I have some units that probably still are using muskets or these M1842s, and I can switch that out. So let's go ahead and just take a look through here. Siegfried is an important unit, so we'll put some veteran units into here. Same with Kemper. I want to make sure they stay well manned. Hodgson, I know, took a lot of casualties in that last fight. Thank you, Hodgson. Looks like we can just put a bunch of guns in here, and it doesn't hurt them too much. But I do want to save our veterans for these like smaller units. Yep, we can get up to 650 men here, sure. And then for these guys, I'm good using rookies. Maybe like once you hit 2 veterans, two-star veteran, like that's when you can start taking on veteran soldiers. But these guys, nah, we'll just throw rookies in here. And yeah, I did increase his unit size. I think I am here as well. We're just gonna put them all at like 2400. Color. Cutler is a longtime friend of ours, but I'm going to switch him out for Swallow, who was a really good cavalry commander. Looks like we can get about 500 before we start taking an efficiency hit. So let's do that. Oh, you got kills, but you didn't really take any damage, which is awesome. I'll just increase you.
Yes,
sir. As a big thank you for that. Trimble did take a lot of damage. That's okay. Adams, yeah, took some damage. It's like 550. Here we can get up to about 17. Hunt. Were you at 2300? You were, okay. So I'll just bring you back up to 2300. I'll put you at 2300. Kershaw as well. Sullivan. Let's change out Forrest. I want him to run with these revolving carbines. And then, since we did that, yeah, we have enough. Looks like 550, we're only taking a small efficiency hit, so I'll do it. And then with these guys, I could outfit another unit with the MJ&G Type 2s. Harpers Ferries, yeah, we got a few of those. Let's make sure that like my lead shock brigade is like well equipped for sure. Reboard muskets, we can do a little better than that. You can, oh man, Mississippi's are expensive. Wow, I have so many of these. Let's just give them to all these guys, right? If we've got them. I will give you those. Okay, let's take a look at these guys. 46, 44. Oh, these are our two really good brigades. Okay. What were you guys at? 2400? Okay, so you guys were a little bit on the larger side. Understandably. And you've got a pretty good melee stat, so yeah, let's give you Harper's Ferry.
sir. Yes,
For
sir.
sure, and you can take the MJ&Gs.
Sir, yes, sir.
And you're at 2100. I'll bring you up to like 22. Forest. Thank you as always for just being awesome. I'm gonna put you at 650. Phelps. For Phelps, I can put just about as many men as I want, and it won't hurt him too bad. We'll just do 20 for now.
Yes, sir.
Lomax. Lomax, I want to give this.
Sir, yes, sir.
And I also want to give you guys this. Very good. Very
Sir, yes,
good.
sir.
Oh, nice. Bear has enough officer rank to where he's not bringing down the efficiency anymore. These parrot guns, I kind of want to switch them out. I've got enough ordnance to do that. I also have enough Napoleons. What else have we got? Howitzers, ordnance, Napoleons. Yeah, let's make you 3-inch ordnance. And I'll do 19 here. Alright, and now we're getting into the guys that really got... Oh, actually not that bad. I thought that these guys got... Schweitzer did. Schweitzer took a lot of losses. Leonard, I think. Not so bad. These guys didn't get bloodied all that much, actually. I thought Schweitzer did, but everyone else is like, oh, they did take some significant losses, but not like really harsh losses like I thought. It's like we can get you up to 1900 men. Yeah, about the same for you. 1900. And with your firearms being that high, we'll give you those reboards. What did you guys have? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Mississippi's, that makes sense. What were you at before? 1700. Okay, so you are getting a sizable increase here with Alabak. Get to about 450 before any efficiency trade-offs happen. Stockton, I think. Oh, okay. Okay, so he is hurt by still being a lieutenant colonel, but that's okay. He'll get there. Schweitzer did really well. He was originally at 1900. Let's bring him up to 2000. And I'd love to give him Mississippi's.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, here, let's give you a Lorenz. Let's give you a Lorenz. I'm going to give the M1861. And originally at 1900. I'll bring you up to 2000 as well. And I'll give you the M1861s. Leonard. Leonard will put at about 2000. I think that's reasonable.
Yes, sir.
Trig. 17. And Bloom. Then we can give a full 650 without too much of an efficiency trade-off. Are we losing our firearm? Yeah, but he'll get it back. Now the only other thing is, do I want him to keep these infield pattern 1856s? Or do I want to give him, like, Henry Repeaters or Whitworths? I might give him the Whitworths. Okay, let's make sure I'm good with everyone's guns. Yes. It does feel a little funny that he's got M1861s and he's got a reboard musket. What else have we got here? Let's give him the Mississippi. I'll even give you the better Springfield. But yeah, this feels good. You're still figuring things out in life, as are you, so I'm okay with you both having muskets. And then in J and G, oh, that's a lot for the Harpers Ferry.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I'm generally speaking okay with that. And these guys are nothing to write home about. All these guys are also pretty meh. I do have some reboards that I could give them. So maybe I will do that. Got a lot of Lorenz in these M1853s. Okay, so who's got the best firearm? 28, 29, 20. Okay, you.
Yes, sir.
Reboard. You.
Sir,
Reboard.
yes, sir.
27, 28. Sure, we'll buy some reboard for. Actually, see, this is where I start to think, man, I might as well just give them, like these, right? Do any of these guys have reboards and they should be something better? I mean, yeah, I might as well give you, like, the Mississippi. Yeah, I could do that here as well.
Yes, sir.
Or I could just give him an outrageous gun that he doesn't deserve, but oh well.
Form line.
Oh, if anything, we need to switch that. Yeah, you take the Lorenz, and then you take this. Okay. And did that free up guns for you guys? Yes, it did. I could not remember. And we'll just give you, yeah. Okay. With that being said, let's go ahead and get these guys done. Yeah, let's do a colonel here. And 1900 men is good. Let's do it again. Oh, am I out of colonels? It looks like it. So I'll take you, Springfields, and 1900 men. shock brigade going. With, you guessed it, 1,900 guys. And last but not least, I think we want to do another melee cavalry unit. I really like having 2 shock cavalry units so they can support each other. I think that's been very valuable. And yeah, we'll let AP Hill lead them. Just kidding. Let's do a low lieutenant colonel. And we can get about 450 in there. That's good. And with that, I think oh, I need to spend my reputation. So I'm going to earn 35, which means that I can drop to 65 reputation and still be not hitting my limit of 100. And so, what do I want to do? Just kind of comparing the rifles a little bit. They're very similar. The Richmond is a good melee rifle, as is the 1863 or 1853. They're both pretty good in melee. Honestly, I might buy both, just because my reputation is high enough to where I can do that. Together, they're going to cost 36. Sorry, no, 33. Quick, doing some quick maths there. They're going to cost 33 reputation. So I should be able to come back up to 92 reputation after Antietam, if my math is right. Or we can just buy them and see what happens. Yes, I'll come up to 92 reputation. I'm getting a 5 morale boost. Not bad. Let's go ahead and give you these Richmonds. That feels good. I wish there was something between the musket and the MJ&G that was decent in melee, but none of these are. I mean, the spring, like, okay, yes, I could give them the M1842, but they're taking a slight melee debuff, and I just don't want that for them. Harpers Ferry, that's really good. Yeah, everyone else, I'm really okay. Let's go ahead and finish it off by just buying some cool stuff in the shop. Yeah, give me all those repeaters. These Whitworth. Okay, do I want the Tyler, Texas at this point? I think I don't really need to buy them. Because even if I create new skirmishers, I can just give them like something else. So I guess I don't need to buy the Tyler, Texas. They're just kind of fun to buy. But yeah. I'm gonna buy them just because they're like a fun low production rifle. How much is it if I buy all these? A lot. A lot. telescopics. Yeah, these are good. Buy them, buy these. Let's buy all the lamats. Oh, speaking of, I should actually equip them to my units. Let's buy these guys. I've got a lot of Napoleons in stock. I don't think I need to buy any of those, but I will buy the ordnance. And maybe I'll buy these just so that my my shock units, I can start re-equipping them. Yeah, I think I will. It costs a lot, but oh well. I've got plenty of money at this point. And Antietam, I believe, delivers a ton of money. With that being said, Bear, oh, Cutler, 3740, 4248, 3042. I'm going to give Bear the lamats. Yep, that looks good. And he's got the Remingtons, which are kind of like our tier 2. Yeah, above the Colt 1860s. Honestly, I could give him the lamats as well, but I don't think Cutler, or sorry, you should be Swallow. I don't think Swallow has earned it. Let's go ahead and go through and just make sure everyone is correctly named. Yep, Pender, Swallow, Milroy, Young, Hescock, Trimble, Adams, Scott, Hunt, Silver, Kershaw, Sullivan, Sullivan, Meager, Maggleton, McGinnis, Forrest, Phelps, Lomax, Dennison, Johnson, Bear, Peckham, Haskell, Gibson. Oh, here's one. Gibson, Peabody, Hollabach, Stockton, Schweitzer, Warren, Leonard, Trigg, Pratt, Graham, Hayes, Wright, Butler, King, Rhodes, Anderson, Taliaferro, Logan, Liddell, Mahone, Ransom, Law, Latimer, Bloom, Sully, Cutler, Chapman, Morris, Wood. Okay, that's it. We're done here. Thanks everyone for your patience. I know it took a while. We'll go ahead and end the video here. As always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe. I appreciate any support I can get and appreciate your time. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.